My friend Wally just made a huge profit on this flip. Let's go check it out. So Wally, you just finished this flip right here. Tell us about how you found it.
So ironically, because I source all my deals, this was agent outreach. So I got this deal from a real estate agent, paid him an assignment fee off market, got it done in 35 days.
You're a wholesaler yourself, but a realtor brought you this deal and you paid them an assignment fee for the deal.
Yes, I take advantage of all marketing strategies, whether I wholesale it, source it myself, I buy off realtors or buy off other wholesalers.
All right, let's take a look around. So how much did you buy this for?
So the acquisition price on this with the all-in paying the realtor was $425, put in about $85 on this and got a full asking offer, 24 hours on market for $675.
Damn.
So
you sold it for $675 after everything, all the fees, paying the realtor and everything. What's your net profit?
net profit is the 105 on this, 105,000.
Yeah, 105,000. I mean, this is really dope, bro. This is a really straightforward flip, right? What all work did you do?
So replace flooring, paint, windows, siding was bad, brand new doors, some electrical, obviously the bathroom, put in an electric heating system in here. Yeah, I got away with a good amount of materials and labor for $85,000.
Did you have any issues while you were flipping it?
I'm very conservative when I buy, so I do not go into major rehabs. I look for large margins and things I can get in and out. So I'm very calculated when I buy stuff, but you do run into issues, right? You go over budget, $5,000, $10,000, but that's built into the performa, right? Scope of work. So this was, a simple one, but we got it done.
So you're a wholesaler yourself, which means you are contracting properties off the market and you sell them for fees. Why did you take this one down yourself to flip it instead of just make a quick fee?
Well, there was an agent involved, and when there's agents involved, it's kind of tougher to get away with the wholesale. And he just told me the seller, his backstory, he just needed out. So, and I live 2 blocks over, so I just figured I could buy this, and the numbers made sense, and it was light rehab, so all the stars aligned on this one.
That's sweet. And it's how common would you say deals like this come along where you can just make $100,000 in Seattle?
Common. If you're sourcing your own deals, they're common, because think of it, you're when you're wholesaling to a buyer, they're eating up your assignment fee, but you're taking both the assignment fee and the wholesale. So on average, you should be able to get $100,000 plus in greater Seattle on flips.
Hell yeah. Enough, you live in this neighborhood, and then I bought my house in this neighborhood. So this is a really good spot here in West Seattle to be buying in. But it is true that you can make money anywhere. Right?
Yeah, anywhere. I mean, one of the best markets we're in. Yeah,
here in Washington. Have you thought about going into other markets?
I dabble in other markets. I'm actually for sure gonna go permanently in other markets. I'm just trying to figure out. There's a lot of data, right? Before just diving into a market, you got to study it a bit.
Yeah. What kind of things are you studying about other markets?
So it has to be metropolitan area. There has to be buyers. You can't just go into rural markets, because if you get stuff under contract, you cannot sell it. High price points I like, because bigger spreads, right? You don't want to be doing $5,000, $10,000 assignments and $40,000 flips. We're in the big leagues.
I totally agree. We have friends who wholesale in the Midwest, and they have to do like 200 deals a year.
Exactly.
Doing $5,000, $10,000 assignment fees.
Yeah.
You and I, we can come to Seattle and make an 80K spread on one thing.
Yeah. So for you viewers, don't get focused on how many deals people are doing. It's about quality over quantity. It's easier to do 5-10 deals at 75, 100 grand, and you just made what someone does at 100 deals. Although we are in a more competitive market because the spreads are bigger, it's a better market. The leads per contract is a lot higher we're identical to California and New York, right? About 70, 80 leads to a contract. Other places in the Midwest are like 40, 30, right? And you gotta also know how to close. That helps.
Yep. So was the floor plan like this when you bought it, or how did you decide what to do on the remodel here?
This was very straightforward floor plan. The garage was a bedroom converted, had to knock down the wall and put a garage door. So we did not need any permits on that. We just reverted back to original floor plan. Everything's as is, it was a cosmetic rehab.
You just replaced everything.
Everything, just make it nice and slap it on the market.
That's the easiest way to do it.
In and out burgers.
In and out like hamburger. So tell us about yourself, Wally. How'd you get into into real estate?
I got into real estate because, you know, I got let go from a job years ago, and I saw a friend of mine who's my age and just falling, right? He had toys, houses, yada, yada. I asked him, how did you get into this wholesaling? I dived into it, watched a lot of Jerry Norton and other key players, just took action, started door knocking and cold calling. From there, it's like implementing systems and people. Then you scale from there. Buy your time back so you can focus on bigger stuff like flipping, right? You start wholesaling, then go into flipping, then development, whatever the route takes you.
Yes, sir. So I know you made a good chunk of money last year.
Yeah.
What kind of deals are you doing right now in your wholesaling business, and what are your goals for 2024?
So with 2024, as we speak, we have a little bit over 610,000 in net profit. That's assignments and flips. And this year, projecting, well, I'm hoping to make at least 5 million. We'll see how that goes.
And that's only here in Washington State, right?
Only in Washington State.
And you're how old?
29.
Shit. All right, Wally. The people want to know, if I am a brand new wholesaler and I want to make money in real estate, what do I do?
There is no secret, right? There's no secret sauce. The idea is contacts to contracts. The more people you talk to, the more contracts you get. You have to pick up the phone, dial, door knock, send mailers on a different level with these paid advertising. You could run pay-per-click, outsource your cold callers, run texting. Driving for dollars is also a free source, but you got to get out there and do the work. There is no way around it. Now, as you scale, it does become a little bit easier because you start to delegate this work.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's very much just about starting somewhere, right? If you're new, there's really no perfect system. There's no perfect way to start. You just have to get out there, start finding fixers in your neighborhood, and you can make checks on these houses.
You need proof of concept. When you get that first check, it's a reality check that it works. And from there, you'll have unlimited motivation. But getting that first check is where people get hung up on because they don't see it for a month to 6 months. Yeah. But the next month you can get it, right? So it's a matter of staying consistent and being hungry. Or you could stay at the 9 to 5 forever.
There you go. Or you could. How long did it take you to get your first check?
You know, this is a rare scenario, but it took me about 2 weeks, and it was a $65,000 one. So that was 2 years worth of my salary. So
did you quit your job right away? Oh no, you got let go.
Yeah, I got let go, but it worked out either way.
So you made your $65,000,
and I was still at the job, right? I was like, I'm comfortable here, but I needed that kick out of the door to just go all in, and it was the best decision I've ever made.
What drives you to make money?
Freedom, peace of mind, not having to tell anyone where I'm at, what I'm doing, you know, the opportunities of investing in real estate, taking care of those who you love. And I think that's a good summary of that. I mean, financial freedom, just let's be real, solves 90% of anyone's problems, right? You're sick, it costs money. Yeah. Your rent costs money. You know, everything revolves around it, but it's not everything. So there's no direct correlation to happiness. There's an indirect correlation to happiness because it buys you freedom.
There you go. We've been friends for a little while now.
Yeah, we've done a few deals together.
We've done some deals together, and I know you to be a really quiet guy.
Yeah.
And what I really respect about you is that you are all about your business. You just, like, if I invite you to come out, you're like, nah, I gotta work today. And, you know, I know that comes from somewhere for you. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so, I mean, the money's made in the dials, the conversation. So I personally, this is just me, I don't find a lot of deals by going places, meeting up all the time. It just has to be done doing the work, right? There's no way around it. You could get, you know, business from social media, going to events, but you also can talk to 100 people in that time frame. So I just see it differently. How I acquire business and just doing the work is what drives me.
That's sweet. Wally, thanks so much for your time today. Really appreciate you showing us the project. Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Wholesale God, 2 D's at the end.
You gotta show them the tattoo, bro.
And the tattoo. it's
legit. Sweet. Thanks for watching, you guys. Let us know your questions in the comments. We'll try to get Wally back out here again, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you guys.